Imagine trusting someone with your entire life, your home, your heart, your child, only to discover that everything you believed in was a lie. A simple journey turns into betrayal, leaving you alone to face heartbreak, anger, and a truth too shocking to ignore. But what happens when pain transforms into strategy? When betrayal sparks a plan for revenge so precise, so calculated, that every step leaves a mark that cannot be erased. This is not just a story of heartbreak. It is a story of calculated justice, of cunning and patience, of one person's unwavering resolve to confront deception and reclaim dignity. Prepare yourself for a journey into a tale of betrayal, suspense, and revenge, where every moment builds toward a shocking climax. The story begins in what seemed like a normal household, filled with laughter, routines, and warmth. Our protagonist, a devoted spouse and parent, navigated life with love, responsibility, and trust. Every morning promised stability, every evening brought the comfort of family life. But beneath the calm surface, subtle tension simmered unnoticed, waiting for a single event to unravel everything. The turning point came when the spouse announced a month-long trip to Europe. A simple journey, promising relaxation, quickly became a test of patience and resilience. Left alone with a 1-year-old child, the protagonist struggled with work, childcare, and emotional strain. Small anomalies began surfacing: unanswered messages, delayed calls, and subtle signs of distraction. These hints planted the seeds of doubt, slowly chipping away at trust. Nights became quiet confrontations with reality. Ignored calls, secretive behavior, and unusual excuses hinted at a hidden truth. Anxiety grew, anger flickered, and a silent storm began to form. Each routine task, each moment of care for the child, was shadowed by suspicion. Trust, once taken for granted, now demanded proof.
The truth revealed itself gradually, layer by layer. Evidence, subtle encounters, and unforeseen signs showed a betrayal deeper than expected. Shock, disbelief, and heartbreak consumed the protagonist, yet within the pain arose resolve, a desire for justice, to confront the deception with precision and intent. Betrayal transformed into strategy, carefully observing behavior, documenting indiscretions, and analyzing patterns. The protagonist evolved from a wounded spouse to a tactical planner. Every step was measured, every decision intentional. The foundation of a calculated revenge began to form, silent, patient, and precise. Every movement, every interaction of the betrayer was scrutinized. Notes, screenshots, and patterns were collected, building a meticulous map of behavior. Patience was key. The protagonist knew that timing and precision will amplify the impact of their revenge. The first act of retaliation was small, strategic, and symbolic. A public but indirect hint of awareness, a subtle disruption of comfort, designed to unsettle the betrayer without revealing the full extent of the plan. Tension escalated as the betrayer began sensing that the tables were slowly turning. The protagonist used psychological tactics to maintain control. Every conversation, every message, and every interaction was crafted to build anxiety in the betrayer while staying undetected. This phase tested patience, self-control, and the art of suspense, ensuring the plan remained secret until the perfect moment.
Every indiscretion of the betrayer was documented meticulously. Screenshots, recordings, and subtle recordings created a portfolio of undeniable proof. The protagonist's patience and attention to detail ensured that no misstep went unnoticed, building the foundation for the ultimate reveal. With mounting evidence and subtle psychological pressure, the betrayer began to feel trapped. Their usual confidence gave way to hesitation and paranoia. Every move was calculated by the protagonist, each step amplifying the eventual impact of revenge. Strategic alliances and external circumstances were subtly influenced. Friends, colleagues, and circumstances were leveraged to ensure the betrayer's isolation, increasing the stakes and psychological tension. The protagonist carefully staged situations, guiding the betrayer toward moments that would maximize the impact of the ultimate reveal. Every action, every word, and every encounter was part of a carefully choreographed plan. The moment of confrontation arrived. Evidence, subtle manipulations, and the psychological groundwork culminated in an unavoidable revelation. The betrayer was faced with the undeniable truth, stripped of excuses, and confronted by the precision and patience of the protagonist. The betrayer's reaction ranged from disbelief to regret. The full weight of betrayal and the consequences of past actions became painfully clear. The protagonist remained composed, having orchestrated the sequence to ensure accountability and justice, not reckless vengeance. With the plan executed, the protagonist reclaimed agency, dignity, and emotional equilibrium. The journey from heartbreak to strategic justice highlighted resilience, intelligence, and unwavering focus, leaving the betrayer with a lasting lesson.
Revenge, in this story, was not impulsive. It was deliberate, calculated, and transformative. The protagonist reflected on betrayal, strategy, and the human capacity for resilience. The experience left lasting lessons on trust, observation, and the power of patience. Life continued, tempered by wisdom and strength gained from adversity. Relationships were reassessed, boundaries reinforced, and a sense of peace restored. The story stands as a testament to the calculated power of strategy and the human spirit's capacity to transform pain into purposeful action.